This is the read aloud for the atoms, elements, compounds, and mixtures quiz. Question 1. Which of the following can be considered the basic unit of all matter? Atoms, elements, mixtures, or compounds? Question 2. What must happen for a mixture to be considered homogeneous? Particles must be non-uniform throughout and easy to see parts. Particles must be uniform throughout and easy to see. Particles must be uniform throughout and difficult to see parts. Or particles must be non-uniform throughout and difficult to see. Question 3. Type in the correct word for each of the following parts of an atom. A is pointing to the negative charge particle on the outside of the atom. B is pointing to the particle with no charge in the nucleus, and C is pointing to the positive charge particle in the nucleus. Question 4. How is a compound different from a mixture? Mixtures are formed physically and compounds are formed chemically. Compounds are formed physically and mixtures are formed chemically. Mixtures on average are heavier than compounds. Compounds on average are heavier than mixtures. Question 5. Which of the following squares represents an element? A only, B only, A and B, or C and D? Which of the following methods can be used to separate smaller solid particles from larger solid particles? Sifting, magnetic attraction, filtration, or evaporation? Question 7. A pure substance that has the same type of atoms and cannot be broken down into something simpler by chemical means and is called a mixture, an element, a compound, or an atom. Question 8. Which of the following squares represents a compound? A, B, C, or D? Question 9. Type in the particle that identifies with each charge, a positive, a negative, and the neutral. And question 10. Which of the following can be classified as a heterogeneous mixture? Click all that apply. Tea, salad, Kool-Aid, and salt water. Question 11. Which of the following items is or are responsible for forming a pure element? Atoms, mixtures, compounds, or all of the above? Question 12. Which of the following is true regarding mixtures? One substance not combined with any other substances. Two or more substances physically mixed that can be separated. Two or more substances that are impossible to separate. Or one substance that forms a compound alone. Question 13. Which of the following squares represents a mixture? A, B, C, or D? Question 14. Question 14. Which of the following items is or are responsible for forming mixtures? Atoms, elements, compounds, or all of the above? Once you have completed question 14, review the other questions and submit your quiz.